Welcome to my world tour. This world is in Infdev. I am gonna just probably walk by most things and try to show every named location. This is the railroad that will eventually connect up to my Alpha City and any other cities I plan to build. I built this just kinda as a flex with multiple different things that are harder to get, like obsidian, iron blocks, and mossy cobble. The first little house I made in the world, just a random one. Not the first build or house, but first one with a bed. This is the company that, lore-wise, mined out all the sand from here. This is a sign for my company, for the sand smelters, but in future I will probably just put S and write and then put another S, because I feel like putting two S's next to each other is just like a bad idea. My pig farm, because you could mine spawners in this version. This is the spawn of the world, which I made super safe with lots of lights. That's a Rowlet pixel art. Any Pokemon fans watching, you know? Made it from an image I found online, you know? But I remade it in Minecraft, because not much blocks to choose from. I am planning to build a dock over there, like somewhere you could walk on. Obviously there's no boats, but maybe build one. And a little yin yang. And here is a secret base I made. A little pond I made outside the railway. So that was the Spawn Valley part of my world, and I'd say this is the castle part. I like to name the different parts of my worlds. So I'll start showing this, and this was the first house I made. That very part. And it was just going to be a castle. So these are my first of every item I made. I like to keep first of items just because I find it interesting. This is my storage room. my mine, and that goes all the way down with this design to bedrock, and my farm up top. This glass keeps sheep away, kind of. They still destroy it, but whatever. I learned this from the YouTuber Cal CM to put torches on the trees, and it's pretty sick. Also, this is my yard, or my courtyard, and another farm that keeps getting destroyed. This furnace is lit forever. You can only get that in this version. Again, this is Infdev, which is before Alpha, which is before Beta. And here is my tree farm. After that, I was planning on like being done, but then I decided to build the sign and like do this, just a little area. There's a campfire up there. You just light that and it stays lit. A kind of pointless little building I made. This is a spare storage room, and it leads right into my shop. The outside of this place is pretty sick. I just kinda decorated it slowly with random stuff. Sometimes it's a bit overfilled. The pit to the bottom of the world, and this is the tower to the top. I guess I'll go up that. Had to be extra safe with the TNT. I'll go up that roller coaster after, because I have things to show still. This was going to be the pig farm, but I built it way too small. So it's a furnace room instead to smelt. Random little hut. Bakery. And this is where I put my old tools. This little area I made for 2023 to 2024. I started this world in November of 2023, and now it is 2024 in May. And there is no snow, so I used wool for snow on trees on the ground. Made some ice, obviously, and some snow piles. That was the rail station, going up from there. This is the third place I made in my world after the castle in Spawn Valley. Just a small apartment. The only difference between the rooms is the chair and the paint. This is the mine. This old abandoned mine I made. It's usually blocked off, but I was building a room down there. Once that's done, I'll probably block it back off. Another hidden base. This is the This is my restaurant, an office thing, I guess. Some furnaces, and one that's forever lit. And I'm not really sure what this is, but this is where the water comes from. Yep. That was the end of the cliff area, and this is onto a monument. A voice crack right there, yeah. This is the first house I made for this area. It is also my favorite, the kitchen. The best bathroom I could make. That is a trash can, sink, and a toilet. A TV with nothing on it. And a TV with something on it. That is the first house in this area. I guess I should also show this hill. I made this to connect up Monument, which is this area, back to the railroad Spawn Valley area. This is a church I made. Pretty small, pretty classic looking. A weird looking water tower with some water inside. I tried making it look nicer, but yeah, it still looks worse, but better than it did. I built lots of houses around just to fill in space. Plus you need lots of houses to make it look lived in, especially with no villagers running around. I also made little backyards for each of these houses. This is a small shop and a house. The basement is the bathroom. And the rest of the house is up here. The kitchen, bed, and TV and whatnot. This is a school I made. It goes from elementary, middle school, high school. I decided to make a class for each of them, because why not? a mop and a bucket. This is the best play structure I could make in Infdev. This is a sand pit, a swing, and a slide. The armory of the police station. And this is the cell where they lock people up. And that's kind of all the police station is. The hotel. The next area of my world is that area that I call Founder City. So I guess next up I'll show that, starting with the pool. This is the main pool, and this is a smaller pool, you know, in case someone doesn't want to go where there's deeper water. And then just a little bar where you can get food and whatnot, you know. Whatever you get at a pool. That's a cake I made on my birthday. It's the post office, where I just store random junk. The crematorium, or funeral home, I guess. Don't know why I made this, just because. These are just two identical houses, the only really houses I have for built over here. They're identical in the inside really, so I'm not gonna show both of them, but yeah. Pretty great. I love these houses. Next up we got this huge tower, but I want to show this little house I made in the side of it. Alright, so I guess I'll show the actual inside of this tower now. MCI. Receptionist place, you know. This goes down to the skeleton spawner. Yeah, so I put a lot of torches in here. That's the storage room, and this is the office space. I decided not to make every single computer active because I feel like it looks better. Our break room, you know, they can get vegetarian options stored in the same chest, not cross-contaminated. This is a portrait of the CEO, and this is a portrait of, I don't know, the CFO. how to fix that real quick, but the final floor. That's a tiny water tower as well with some water inside. And that's a blimp that I cannot get to. This bank is a lot more than the other one. And I think it is a much better build overall. But there's still nothing under them except torches. This is the town hall. I made an office for each of the tiny areas we've shown so far. I guess I'll show the inside too. And the main leader, who I guess leads this part of the city and the whole city in general. This is the Museum of the World. You'll pay here, and then our exhibit of, different blocks of ore like diamond, the hardest one. There is a forever lit furnace. And there is just a bunch of info about the world, Here's a bunch of different paintings. These are all the names of the paintings as far as I can tell. And then some mushrooms, which is why it's dark. And the rest. This was the original design, but I switched the eyes out to obsidian because it's better. Another school I made, except this is just elementary. This is the outside of the school. Sand pit, little table, everything a school needs. And quickly, here's a sports field. They play sport ball and all those other things, Kick. This is the second apartment in my world. I made a lot more effort into the lobby, I feel like. I actually have one, along with hallways. Each room is the exact same except for the TV. Living room and kitchen, bedroom, then bath. Here is the most recent thing I am building. It is going to be a pyramid movie theater that's going to have a staircase going down where there will be a big display screen. A little chill room, you know, they can come chill here if they're on the sidewalk. Anyone can come go there. Main entrance and TV. Took a while to fill up the chest with the meat. I had to go to my pig farm and just come back with like inventory full of meat. Dining room. These are supposed to be like bowls or like plates, you know. Secret vault behind here. That's the first floor of the mansion. This is the second one. I made a jacuzzi and a farm right here. This is the second room. Or third room, I guess, counting the downstairs one. And a little hot tub, you know, or a bath, I guess. Since I forgot to make baths in like all the other bathrooms, you know, doesn't matter. That's supposed to be like an easel in an art room. Another living room where they can come watch TV or put stuff in storage. These are supposed to be rocks I made, but I don't know. I like how they turned out a bit. The best I could do in this version. And this is just a little storage. I just put some garbage in. Probably gonna put some tools in the other chest. This is a fallout shelter I made. I just have been watching Fallout, decided to make a random little fallout shelter. Decontamination. Some sleeping quarters, 4 beds for each of the rooms that are up there. And this is the farm that has been completely destroyed by wild animals. That's great, because they spawn underground in this version too. This is the last room in the fallout shelter, the last part of my mansion. Just a little cafeteria with some food. That also took a long time to fill up. Doing it twice. Thanks for watching. That's the end of the tour. And if you're wondering how I have my custom Stan Smith skin I downloaded on an old version of Minecraft like Infdev, it is because I'm using the Betacraft launcher. But anyways, thank you for watching. See you in the next one.